Today, Kevin and I are going to be having some donuts, hopefully, from the Servatii. They are in Cherry Grove, the Cherry Grove area of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Beechmont Avenue.
Beechmont Avenue, and we've never heard of this place, never been here before, so we're going to go in and see what they have. So we ordered an apple fritter, and then this is a
glazed croissant, a cherry cheese crown. And look at this, it's like it looks like it's made out of in a muffin tin of some kind. And then this is just a raspberry filled?
A raspberry
filled donut.
Okay, so you have the receipt. When we went inside, it's actually a really nice place.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little sit down place.
They have, well, it's not even little. They have all
kinds. I wouldn't say little. It's a nice sit down
It's
restaurant.
large. They have a large area of tables and chairs to sit down.
That's true, because it's almost as big as some restaurants I've been.
Yes, it's very nice. They have restrooms, public restrooms.
Yeah, they're nice too. Mine was really nice and clean. Of course, I had to use it.
After traveling, from Kentucky, they had a whole counter of donuts, and it had donuts, and there were some pretzels as well.
Yeah, pretzels.
And then you went on down, and then they had another counter that had cookies. So very beautifully decorated cookies. Right now, they're doing St. Patrick's Day, so they had all St. Patrick's Day
There's some
cookies.
Easter stuff too.
Yeah, some Easter. And then if you went on beyond that, they had cakes. They had like bakery cakes, decorated
cakes. They had like
cakes.
these mousse cakes, like little mousse slices. They were really nice looking.
And then in the very back, you could order stuff.
Yeah, it's like a deli. You could order, like right now, it's breakfast, so you could order breakfast type stuff.
So it was very nice. The people were friendly, very helpful. The only thing I would say is that the donuts where we were ordering,
they're not labeled at all.
They're not labeled at all. You have no idea what anything is, and so we had to ask what everything was.
Yeah, and we kind of indicated that we didn't know what anything was. I thought she would just go down the line and tell us.
Right.
She didn't.
And
she waited until we asked.
We had to specifically ask, what is this? And she was very friendly and very helpful, but we did have to ask. I like it when bakeries label things. That way I can take a picture with my cell phone and I remember exactly what they call it.
Or just looking at a name might make me say, ooh, I want that.
Ooh, I want that. Yeah. Ooh, that's blueberry. Yeah. I want the blueberry.
That'd be the only thing I would complain about is the...
Yeah, but it was nice other than that.
Okay, so the Doughnut, I'm assuming that's the glazed croissant.
Okay, Doughnut
was $2.50.
Okay.
The cherry cheese crown was $3.50.
It's big.
The jelly filled donut was only $2.35, and the apple fritter was $2.50. So we paid $10.85 plus whatever tax or whatever.
Right.
So,
okay.
So I'm thinking the croissant. What do you think?
Go for it.
Do we break it in half?
Yes, break it in half. Yeah, hold it up, break it in half.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a glazed croissant.
I've
never seen one.
No. There's nice layers though. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
This is a really fluffy donut. But it has a little bit different flavor, doesn't it? The croissant itself does. They use some super sweet glaze, by the way.
I'll never want a regular croissant again.
I know, look, you can kind of pull it apart in the layers like this.
That is absolutely 5 out of 5. Phenomenal.
It's really good.
It is so fresh.
Yeah, look at that.
The glaze is incredibly sweet.
I could eat about 5 of those. I'd be sick, but I could eat 5 of those.
Oh, that is absolutely incredible. I love that.
I'm really impressed with how just how soft and fresh, like you said, and tender.
I've never had a croissant that fresh in my life.
No, usually they're kind of dry and crusty and crunchy and stuff, but usually we're buying them out of the grocery store usually, so they're not fresh baked like this. That was really good. The
texture of it, it's almost like a shell of sugar on top.
Yeah.
That I would get that any time.
Oh yeah, I would get that over a glazed donut.
That's phenomenal.
Wouldn't you? Like a regular glazed donut, I would much rather have that.
Yes.
And that was our last choice. Honestly, we picked that last.
Yes, but I thought I've never had one of those.
Yeah, we never heard of that. You want to do the apple? I'm thinking the apple fritter.
Apple fritter. Have to get the apple fritter because I've had some really good apple fritters.
Now it's got stuff. My fault. Do you want this plate?
No, I'm good. I have a napkin here.
Looks like it has lots of cinnamon on it. The apple's good.
There was a man walking in before us. Looked like he had his little boy with him.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that's cute.
I never did see him once we got in there, though.
That's because you went straight to the bathroom.
That's very true. I'm wondering, did they go back to the bakery?
No, he got donuts and he got a bigger box than we did.
Oh, really? Did they leave again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
left.
that's why I didn't see them.
Yeah, they left. Yeah, they got a bigger box than we did.
I love the cinnamon on that.
You know what's unique about this? I know apple fritters should technically have apple, but I've not had one that's actually had like big chunks of apple. This has big chunks of apple, and they're not all mushy to where you don't get the texture anymore. You actually
It's almost like they use pie filling.
But these are, I think it's, you know, like when you have noodles that are al dente.
Yeah, so they're a little firmer.
Yeah, this is a little bit firmer of an apple, so you really get the texture of that apple. It's nice. It's nice apple fritter.
My half didn't have as much apple. I got a little bit of apple, but I didn't get as much. So I think more that particular piece, more of the apples on one side than the other. But
right.
That's okay. I don't mind.
Do you want to do the cherry?
The crown?
This is called
I don't know how to...
a cherry cheese crown.
Cherry cheese crown. It looks like a...
Look, you can hold it like a lollipop.
It looks like it's, like I said, it looks like it's made in a muffin tin.
Just take a bite from the corner.
And what's those popovers?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a popover tin. It's kind of rounded at the bottom.
Just take a bite out of the corner.
Anyway, with a cheese Danish on top is what I was going to say.
Get it? Oh, it's gonna fall. Did you get any cherry? You didn't get any cherry. You should take that cherry because there's still gonna be some left for me.
I'll take this.
I thought for sure it was gone.
It stuck to my chin. Honestly, they only give you 3 pieces of cherry. It's really good though. That's a nice flavor. I love the flavor of that cheese, like Danish kind of flavor on the top. I'm curious what the bottom part is. Oh, wait.
Is there something in there?
There's something in the bottom. What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Like it's hard.
It's like cheesecake.
It's like a cheese. It's when they say cheese, that's what they're talking about.
It's a cheesecake.
It's literally like a cheese, like a cream cheese.
That on top is like cheesecake.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that one of that thing in the bottom was like a hunk of cream cheese.
It's like it doesn't taste sour or anything like that, but it does. It is cheesecake. It's like you're getting a piece of cake. It's very dense, but it's not, it's still moist. It's not dry. And then you get the cake, but then you get a cheesecake, and then they put cherries in the middle. They had another kind too, didn't they?
You want a bite? No, that's the only crown they have.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because there were some that they had different flavors. That was a different pastry they had.
That literally tastes like a cheesecake on top.
Yeah, it's cheesecake. It's really nice.
Sorry, I'm having to clean my fingers.
Do you want a napkin?
No, I got natural napkins.
What, your tongue?
My teeth and tongue.
Your nature's napkin.
Yeah.
Is your tongue.
What did they say? Nature's utensils. That's what it was.
Yes.
We saw a show where it said we use nature's, or we supply nature's utensils.
Nature's
and they
utensils.
meant your fingers. Use your fingers.
Yeah, they meant your fingers. What was that?
It was on some show we were watching.
And it's like, because I thought, what does that mean? Nature's utensils. Your fingers. Who would have ever thought?
All right, so this one, I'm just going to let you take a bite of it.
Fine by me.
And you can get
raspberry.
it right there where they've inserted the raspberry.
And you know what? Kevin could have picked any flavor he wanted, because I know he's not the biggest raspberry fan like me, but they had like a it looked like a Long John that they said was filled with that's a lot of filling. They said was filled with buttercream with a chocolate frosting on top, and they had another round one that was filled like a Boston cream. That's what it was. It was like a Boston cream. It had chocolate on top. Are you going to share? That is a really well-filled donut. They kind of missed one side, but it's all on one side.
I really don't want all that.
That glaze is just like whatever they dip that croissant in. It's the same glaze, except it's
caught up in the back.
Ah, okay. You'll have to show that. Take that bite out of the middle, and then you'll be able to see it all the way across. There we go.
I mean, that's really well filled.
So it's the same glaze that they dip that croissant in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like twice as thick on the top of this, and it's delicious. What do you think?
For a raspberry, and like Tammy said, I don't love raspberry.
No seeds.
That's really, really nice. That is not one of those sharp raspberries. That's probably one of the better raspberry filled donuts I've had. Some raspberries we've had in the past, you've said you didn't like theirs because it was too like artificial or something.
I couldn't taste it.
Yeah, there were some we couldn't taste at all, and some
you couldn't taste the raspberry at all. It's like, what was the point of that?
Well, I'll tell you what, everything we got was really good. I don't know if we didn't get anything that was bad. The only thing I personally probably wouldn't get again is that cherry crown.
Okay.
Cherry cheese crown. It was good, but I don't want that cheesecakey kind of flavor in the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just my personal preference.
Okay, what was your favorite thing?
Probably that glazed croissant.
Mine too. You saw I ate my whole half. Kevin gave me half. I
was trying to save room for other stuff. My second favorite. What was your second favorite?
The raspberry.
Mine too.
So the croissant was number one. The raspberry filled was number two.
And the apple,
but
probably.
They had a lot to choose from.
Oh, yeah. They had regular donuts too.
They had regular donuts. They had like blueberry that looked like blueberry. They had some with chocolate on top, which is what my sister would have gotten.
Right.
They had like a white glaze, a chocolate glaze, so you could have gotten a chocolate glazed donut. They had regular glazed donuts, just if you want regular. I think they had some cake. They looked like they had some cake donuts.
Yeah, they had regular glazed donuts and they had cake donuts too. I don't think $2.35 to $2.50. I don't think if you want that filled donut, it was literally only $2.35. And that's a lot of filling too.
The last time we came to Ohio, we did another review of a different place. And I would come to this place again. I wouldn't go to the other one. I would not go to the other place. The other place, we were not impressed with it. We were not at all. Like, we were like one and done. We don't ever need to come back. It was a tiny place too, and it was like they didn't have a clue what was going on. This place, I would come back here again and again. Yeah. If not, just to get that glazed croissant. Yeah, it's worth coming back. I know. They also sold in there. Did you know? I was looking in the cabinet when you were in the bathroom. They had pretzel dips. Like they looked like cheese dips, like beer cheese, but they were pretzel dips. Yes, behind. But they also had garlic cheese spread, and they had all kinds of stuff in like a refrigerated door. Yeah, because they do sell these great big pretzels that look beautiful. Yeah, that soft pretzel is that big around. Yeah, they look gorgeous. Yeah. So this is absolutely a place to come. You don't have to get something sweet. You could get a pretzel while everybody else got something sweet if you don't want to get something sweet. Beach whatever street I said. Yeah, at the beginning. definitely worth coming here. Beechmont Avenue, 8315 Beechmont Avenue.
Cherry Grove.
And we're here on a Sunday morning, and there's hardly any traffic in this little section at all.
No, and it was still very fresh.
It was, yeah, very fresh. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you live in Ohio, if you've ever been here, you'll have to let
they
us
bought a bunch
know.
of locations around.
Oh, they do?
Oh, they got a ton of locations.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd have no reason if you live in Ohio not to go.
They had like, I swear there was like 10
you have to.
locations
You
right
need to
here.
find a location near you then, and you need to just go and
really
get
good.
that dipped croissant. Have it on me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have some pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.